should be back live. We should be good. So we'll give everybody a chance to get back in here. We're going to be doing a camshaft giveaway. If you're just tuning into this live stream after the fact, the camshaft giveaway will end Saturday at 5 o'clock. So if you want to have a chance to enter to win the camshaft, all you got to do is go over to our Etsy store, the Drag Swag, and pick up the Christmas shirt. Not the winter shirt, but the Christmas shirt. And that will enter you to win. So each shirt is one entry to win. So I think we're back good now, hopefully. You find it? So I think we're back good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Then we're good. And we're back. Shady's back.
All right. Let's see. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on? Hope all is well. All right. So what about the shirt? So here's the deal. We're going to do an Anderson B31 camshaft giveaway. And all you got to do to enter to win is head over to the Drag Swag and pick up one of our Christmas shirts. Not the winter shirt, the Christmas shirt. And if you pick that up, you're entered to win. So each purchase is one entry to win. So there's a chance somebody could win this thing with just one entry. But it's a brand new camshaft from Anderson Ford Motorsport. It's a B31. Now, here's the deal with the B31. It's a little more aggressive, okay? But what I want you to do, look, you're getting a camshaft pretty much, well, I won't say for free, but, you know, 20, 30 bucks, whatever it is. So what I want you to do is pick up the phone if you do win and call up Donnie B and ask him what you're going to need, if anything, to make this thing work. I don't recommend you installing this camshaft with a set of 202, like, let's say you got a trick flow head or something like that with a 202 valve and you're going to put it on a stock piston. You're starting to push the limits of what that'll accept. So this is mainly going to be for stock heads, stock pistons, or either aftermarket pistons, aftermarket heads, okay? Either way, it's your cam. You can do whatever you want to with it. You can win it and then resell it if you want to. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter. But there's something really cool with this cam that I want to show you guys. Also, I was saying tonight, first person to go over and purchase a shirt on the live stream, the Christmas shirt over at the Drag Swag on Etsy. First person to do that, you'll get a free hat. So I'll look through here, and whoever the first one is that gets the notification will get the hat.
Watch me
All
drop
right.
it.
Yeah, don't drop it. So this camshaft is brand new from Anderson Ford Motorsport. But here's the cool thing about this camshaft. I think it's cool anyway. This camshaft, let me see if I can get it up here for you guys. It's really hard to see, but it's engraved right there. It's engraved B31. I think it's maybe upside down. I'm not sure. I can't really see it. Anyway, it's a B31. But if you pay attention to the camshaft, it actually says
N91.
Yeah, it's backwards on here. It says N91. You guys, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's N91. So here's the cool thing about this. This was back when Anderson couldn't get enough camshafts, right? So he got this one reground from an N91 to a B31 for me. And I just thought that was so cool because it started life as an N91 and I got a kind of like a custom deal from Anderson Ford Motorsport, at least I thought. It's a B31, okay? But it was reprofiled from an N91. So you guys have a chance to win this. The giveaway actually ends Saturday at 5 p.m. and we're going to try to draw at 7. And I didn't think about it. Georgia, Texas plays. I'll just be getting home from work watching that. But either way, we're going to do that giveaway around 7 o'clock, and that is Central Standard Time. All right? So first one to go over and pick a shirt up tonight gets a free hat. And like I said, we can all sign it. We can do whatever. You know, we'll have fun with it. But I want to try to get this thing going or out to you guys probably Monday, I'd like to think. So go over, get you some shirts, get you some gear. So now that you can actually see, we're not frozen, hopefully. We're over here working on RC cars. You get it fixed?
For the most part, it does make a difference not having that boot. You can feel it
Oh,
in the
yeah.
suspension.
Oh, yeah, it's part of the cup at the bottom. Yeah.
It
Okay.
just slides on. You loosen it, and it slides on. I
Yeah.
guess it wasn't tight enough, and we were sending them today.
Yeah, you do need a cup. I probably got some cups in one of these other boxes over here. So, what y'all want to talk about tonight? I know y'all got some stuff you want to talk about, so let's just go ahead and get it out the way. You got any questions or anything like that? We got the master mechanic himself in the house,
Yeah.
so he can go ahead and help you with pretty much anything. Also, let me get a
Got
quick.
you.
Y'all can watch him put together his RC car. That he
Yeah.
definitely knows where every part goes.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. You bear divorce, bro? What? Playing with RC cars because them push rods are slow. Whatever. What happened to you last time? Yeah.
Got scared.
Got scared. Coyote broke. Guess what didn't break? Push rod power. All the push rod pimps. Oh, we made it down the track. But this coyote stuff. Speaking of which, I had a coyote on a rack earlier today. Freaking leaking transmission fluid and all kinds of crap. Blech.
House said, "Go dogs, roll tide."
Go dogs. Not the other. You notice I didn't say that, you raggedy. Yeah. So we
Roll
got
Tide.
so I'm a Georgia fan. We got Texas this weekend. So oh, there it is. There's our first order. So Joseph, I think that said Joseph. I will go through this after the live stream, but I'm pretty sure whoever just made that order, you got the free hat. So that was the first one that I saw come through. So congratulations. We'll go ahead and we'll hook you up with a hat. If you want it signed, that's fine. But what I'll do is I'll send you an email more than likely tonight. So I do appreciate that. Let's
How's the
see.
65 coming along?
It's not. It's not. It's not coming along at all. So let's get you guys over here so you can see 65. Yeah, it's nothing.
Somebody finally.
So here's the deal with the 65. We're currently kind of working with SCAT to see what we can get for this thing. So we're going to be a little ways out because basically they had to build the pistons. We have the big, I think they're 66, 67 cc heads, whatever the big trick flow 11R205 heads are. And I can't remember, they're 60 something cc's. And I bought those heads because at the time they were going on a turbo car and, you know, lower compression mindset and all that, which isn't even necessary anymore. So we went lower compression. I want 11 to 11.5 to 1 compression on the 65. And to do that, we're going to have some knots on the pistons. Unless we go 363. And I'm thinking, now you guys can help me out here, but I'm thinking with about a 40 thousandths thickness head gasket, a 363 stroker with a flat top piston, zero decked on 66, 67 cc heads, should be somewhere around the 10.8 to 1 compression ratio. Just because of the pure size of the diameter of the bore, I think is going to give us more compression with a flat top. I may be wrong, but I know with a 347 kit, we're going to have to go with a dome piston. So also, my machine shop, Southern Performance locally, is wrapped up right now. And he said we're probably 2.5 to 3 weeks out before he can even get to vatting the block and checking the heads and everything else. So guys, this is looking like a late December, first of the year build. And you know, it is what it is, but we are changing camshafts. We got a camshaft coming from Anderson Ford Motorsport that's going to be rowdy, and I think y'all going to like it because the idea here is to push the envelope with the camshaft to show you guys that it's still streetable, right? Can we drive it around? So I think that's awesome. Oh, look at that. House just signed up for the Cobra package. Appreciate you, brother. If you don't know, one leg down, that's my boy House, and we're good friends. I appreciate that, man, signing up. But we want to be able to prove to you guys that these bigger cams can be driven around. So did you see your grandma just ordered one? Well, it says Cindy, so I assume.
She's going to win it.
Yeah, probably so. So the orders are coming in. I appreciate it, guys.
Granny getting a fox body.
Yeah, she always supports us, man. That's awesome. I appreciate her. But anyway, don't you guys want to know if these bigger cams will work on the street? Because for so long it was B303, E303, trick flow stage 1 camshafts and things like that. And we know those work. But here's the thing. A B303 can get kind of rowdy, believe it or not. I know it's a small lift cam, but the duration's there, and man, they can be a handful.
Yeah,
like the Retro
Retro.
Fox can buck and snatch and act crazy on you. Versus like an Anderson N41 camshaft, it seems to be a little more smooth. But the best cam that we found to have sound and be streetable was, remember? You don't remember?
The N91.
Nope. The B21.
Yeah,
The-
I didn't. Ride
Oh
it.
yeah, you really
wouldn't.
didn't. Yeah, the B21 in Andrew's car was just perfect.
Yeah, it sounds.
And it sounds
sick.
nasty. Now here's the trick to those little cams. If you want them to sound good, you got to do the bass idle reset. You got to open up the exhaust, and you got to do all that stuff. That's the thing. The bigger cams, they don't care. They don't care about what exhaust you put on. They're going to hit good. But with these small cams, you can kind of trick them to sound good. You got to open that exhaust up.
B451.
huh?
Murphy's Law said B451.
Yeah,
I love mine.
B451. Yeah, is a great cam for sure.
Mine now, like, is for as much as I've driven, it's streetable.
Yeah.
I
So
don't have much
House
vacuum.
House said that Papa T needs that power. Absolutely. Where's Andrew been? Andrew's actually been coming over quite often here recently. He's just been busy, man. He's doing his own thing. He's got some issues with his neck right now, and we ain't gonna shut up, man. But he's got some, it's an inside joke. But he's got some issues with his neck. He's got to have some surgery and stuff. So, but yeah, he's doing good, guys. And here before too long, hopefully we'll have his car back out and we'll be working on it again. So if you guys are just tuning in, you're wondering what's going on with the thumbnail. We're doing a camshaft giveaway. So it's a B31 camshaft from Anderson Ford Motorsport for you guys. You can win it. The drawing is on Saturday. It also ends on Saturday at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. The way that you enter to win is you go over to the Drag Swag and you purchase the Christmas shirt that we have in a hoodie or shirt or whatever. It doesn't matter. I should have said that earlier, but it doesn't matter. So one purchase is one entry, and we're going to hook you guys up with this. Look, I can promise you we're not making a ton of money on this. It's just something. I've got this cam up on the shelf, and we're probably not going to ever use it. So I feel, let's go ahead, hook you guys up. Let's get some of these Christmas shirts out and about because I really want to see these things out. They're a really awesome shirt. The wife worked hard on those things, so I really want to see them out and about. So that's why I picked that shirt. Plus, it's Christmas coming up, right? I don't know if you guys know, but Christmas is getting closer and closer and closer, or quicker. It happens quicker. So now you're getting Christmas commercials before Halloween's even hit. It used to be at least halfway through in between Halloween and Thanksgiving, but not anymore. It's just freaking Christmas time. It's Christmas every day, I guess. It's Christmas every day. That's Kevin.
Grandma
what's his
said
name?
she ordered it for a Christmas gift.
Ordered it for Christmas. Well,
I
surprise!
think
Guess
Got
what
a
you're getting?
camshaft too.
And you're not getting. No, if she wins it, she's got to give it to Seth.
No,
Yeah.
It'll be the camshaft and
I don't think
cam
Grandma
model,
wants the
I'm fine with
camshaft.
that.
So we'll be doing the drawing at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time Saturday. Okay, so we're going to hook you guys up with this camshaft. I'll go ahead and show you again. For everybody that's just now tuning in, here's your camshaft from Anderson Ford Motorsport. It is a B31. This is a blower camshaft, but you can use this camshaft NA as well. It'll work just fine. But it's set up for boost, okay? Or it's cut for boost. Now, this camshaft started life as an N91, but it was reground to a B31, which I don't know why that is so special to me, but I've always held Anderson Ford Motorsport in high regard. I remember these guys from way back then in Holcomb Motorsports and things like that. And to have something that's like a one-off kind of deal from Anderson is so cool. It's got a story behind it. I wanted a camshaft. At the time, I wanted the B31 to put into the gray car, and we couldn't get one. So he had a couple of N91s because, people are scared of big camshafts, it seems. So he's like, yeah, I think we can probably do something here. So sure enough, man, he got it reground. And I think it's so cool. But I'm not going to use it. I think we're past the B31s and stuff on the channel. I'm really trying to push the envelope with camshafts now. And, I would like to go bigger. And stuff like the Retro Fox, it's got a B303 cam in it. Guys, I'm never going to change that cam. I still to this day recommend a B303 or an E303 F cam. I still do, but I love Anderson Ford Motorsports cams. And yes, of course, we work with them, but that has nothing to do with it. Like, I was always just mystified by the fact that their camshafts, they still work to this day. The technology's still there, and these camshafts make some power. And that's pretty much all we run in our cars. Not to say that's all we'll ever run, but pretty much for a street car, man, they've got you covered. We're running the Well, we've actually got an N91 that came out of the 65 that we may do a giveaway on because I know that camshaft's not hurt. So if you guys want to do a giveaway on the N91, we may do that as well. But for right now, this one. And plus, I haven't really looked at the cam to make sure. I was going to give you guys an option between the two. And maybe we can do that, I guess. If you really want the N91 camshaft, let me know. I'll give you the option. I am going to look it over. Matter of fact, I'll go grab it right now. I see it sitting here. If you bust your ass over here, Seth.
Murphy's Law asked how the B31 compares to the F cam.
B31's more aggressive for sure. Here's the camshaft out of the Gray Ghost. Guys, there's nothing wrong with this camshaft.
Not at all.
Nothing. Okay, so we're probably going to do a giveaway on this, or if you guys would rather have the N91 instead, we can do that. It's not hurt. I know the engine come apart. It literally ran for 10 seconds. You guys watched the video. So it's not hurt at all. But I'd rather you get the new cam, but you can get this too.
Your choice.
Yeah.
Serious question. Do we got insurance around here?
Hold on. Look at this dude.
It's a solid well, guys.
It is.
Seriously, do we have
No, we don't have any.
benefit?
We don't have any of that. What are you trying to? Why are you stealing my stuff?
I'm just looking. I haven't stolen anything, and it'd be borrowing. We're trying to measure up the size first. got a lot of
Those are
options
little
there.
teeny tiny bastards, man. They're probably not going to work.
But it is the same bolt.
Just wrap a
size.
damn zip tie around the bottom of it or something. Come up with
It is
something.
the same bolt size
Okay, Seth.
as mine.
Okay.
One in the back.
All right. Anyway,
That might be a stupid question, but I think it was the last live stream, somebody asked why we were still using letter cams.
okay. So we get this.
But is it considered, it's not a letter cam though, is it?
No. They're okay. So I don't know exactly what the question was or what it was geared towards, but when you say letter cams, we all go back to alphabet cams. So Ford Motorsport cams, Ford Racing cams, whatever you want to call them.
That's what I was thinking.
So we use those because they're readily available and they're retro, they're vintage. You know, a lot of us come up with those camshafts, and there's nothing in the world wrong with a B cam, a E cam, or F cam. I love those. X cam is a really good cam as well, and the infamous G cam, which I've never actually seen, but I heard that was actually a thing. But there's nothing wrong with those camshaft, guys. And when we, I don't know if people are considering Anderson Ford Motorsport a letter cam as well because there's a letter attached to it. I don't know if that's what people think. And I'm not saying that there's not better cams out there, but off the shelf, proven camshafts, Anderson has got about everything you could possibly need. We're going bigger and badder in the 65. And yes, I could go out and get a custom ground camshaft and maybe gain 10 horsepower, but look, it's easier just to go over there and get that camshaft. And plus, I don't know, man. There's something just super, super freaking cool about running an Anderson cam in your car. But I come up that way. You know what I mean? Like I said, there was Holcomb, there was Anderson, there were, places like that if you had certain parts from these guys, I don't know, man. It had this mysterious mystique kind of nature to it. And that's just all the way I've always looked at Anderson stuff. So I personally just really like them. Look, the what's that damn green car? The Calypso. It doesn't have an Anderson cam in it. It's got a solid roller comp cam in it, and that's fine. You guys can do whatever you want to do. But I think we get so caught up in camshafts, right? Like, oh, you need a custom ground cam. Do you realize that most of the custom ground cams that you think you're paying for is just an off-the-shelf cam that matches your setup? Probably really good, I'm not going to lie. But more than likely, a lot of times they're not even custom ground. They're off-the-shelf cams. So Jimmy says that he's never heard of the G-Cam. Somebody backed me up on this. There was rumors years ago about a G-Cam, an infamous G-Cam. And I don't know I think it might have just been something that the Ford Racing team was using or something. I don't know if it ever made it out to the public. but I've never seen a G cam, but I've heard that they do exist. Yeah. So, like, here's the thing, you know, the B cam, it gets so much hate, and I've made videos on it in the past, and I stand by that. What I said back then, there's nothing wrong with the B cam. That Retro Fox has a B cam, right?
Andrew's car.
Andrew's car's got a B cam, and that damn thing's rowdy. The Retro Fox actually outran the 21 GT when it was tuned on E85. It was right there beside it. So those cars are quick, right? Could that car perform better with a custom ground cam? Yeah. But if you drop that custom ground cam on a set of stock pistons with the heads that I've got and you change nothing else and you expect the world out of it, it's not going to be that much of a gain. I guarantee it. I guarantee it probably would not be any more than, I'll give you 20 to the wheels. It's not going to do it. It's just not. Now, if you step it up and you've got a bigger piston that you can really get some lift in it, right? And some duration. Sure, yeah. I mean, you're not even probably going to get 20 horsepower out of it because, and here's why I say that. If you take a car with a stock bottom end, right? So the relief cuts are only so big, and you've got a 202 or bigger valve that's not going to fit down into those reliefs in that stock piston. You're limited on lift and duration. So like a custom ground cam at that point really probably doesn't do you a lot of good because you're just limited on space, period. Once you get into custom setups, sure, maybe, yeah, you can gain some, okay? But the B cam is a really freaking good cam. That Retro pulls like a freight train, and Andrew's car with a 150 shot was absolutely raping our asses around here. And it just had a stock bottom end with a B cam and a set of GT40P heads ported out by hand.
Was. Not no more.
Not no more.
No, that car's still. I don't want to see it in the road.
So Fox 408 says Trick Flow Stage 5 with 227 heads is what I love. I mean, I hear you, man, but that's awesome. I love a solid roller with a 427, you know, or a 408. It kind of, here's the thing. Everybody's got their own setup, and I'm not against that. I guess what I try to fight against are the guys that want to talk crap about like the letter cams and the smaller stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. A F-cam, his dad has an F-cam in his car. Papa T has an F-cam in his car with a supercharger. So there's still a bunch of letter cams out there. And I'm going to be honest with you, man, they still make a bunch of power. And I really want to go back to the stock bottom end talk, because if you are running a stock bottom end, you're limited on camshaft anyway. So these letter cams, and there's only a couple of the Anderson cams that'll work for you. You're going to try to make your power somewhere else. You're going to try to make your power with boost, with maybe a little compression, maybe with a tighter quench and things like that. Your camshaft's not really going to do but so much on that type setup.
I did like my B451. Murphy was saying he liked the B451 that I had.
Yeah, that B451.
Dad's got it now. Gotta get him to put it in there.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to get that damn thing in there. But we don't know what pistons are in that car, so.
No. I love the B61 though. I'm sold on it.
Yeah, the B61. So let's talk for a second about limited travel. Wow. Berger's car doesn't have a lot of compression, like a lot. It's what, 10 and a half?
No, 10.
10 to 1 compression. That car sounds like it's 12 to 1 compression, and it sounds like it's got a solid roller cam in it. Here's why. If you guys are wondering, and I need to do a video, I probably will do like a cam, I call them beat offs, but a cam sound off for you guys with all the new camshafts that we got for these cars. And I want you to hear Berger's car. It sounds like a solid roller. And the only thing that we can think of here, since it's not super high compression, is the fact that it's got a healthy cam in it. It's got really good valve springs on it, and it's got the limited travel lifters. Those limited travel lifters, now this is my thought process. I've never actually seen them work like a cutaway or anything like that, but they have very, very, very limited travel, like what, 30-something thousand?
15 to 30 thousandths.
So like 30 thousandths, and what you're doing, you only have 30 thousandths, which is like the thickness of your fingernail, roughly, right at that. And you're having to cut that down in half with preload. So now you only have like 10 to 15 thousandths of cushion. What do you think is going to happen as soon as you touch the throttle? As soon as you
Solid.
touch the throttle, it's going solid on you. But it does give it a little bit of cushion while it's idling and shit like that. But I'm a firm believer, as soon as you ramp into this thing and you give it any throttle whatsoever, they go solid, meaning the lifter no longer has a cushion in it. And when that happens, you get that really rowdy sound and you get valve train stability and things like that. But his car sounds disgusting. I mean, it hits harder, or it sounds like it hits harder than the Calypso. It shouldn't in theory, but it sounds like it. Part of that is due to the fact that car doesn't have an H-pipe or X-pipe or anything. It's straight through. And we have found out that if you want your cam to hit, get rid of the X-pipe, H-pipe, and just go straight, true duals, if you will. And that, it'll talk. It'll talk then. But I think a lot of that kind of gets caught up in the X-pipe or the H-pipe, and it just kind of, I don't know.
Dad's in the house.
Uh-oh, got Mike in there. I give up. I never get notifications. So if you guys don't know, and I'm not saying that's your problem, Mike, but sometimes you need to look down to see if you're still subscribed to my channel, and also make sure your notifications are on. Years ago, we had this issue with a lot of people. Their notifications got turned off. So if you guys don't mind, after this live stream or now, whatever, drop down and make sure that notifications are clicked. And that'll really help the channel out, because there's a lot of people that just don't get notifications.
So somebody asked, I lost it.
Yeah, Wicked GT. That's a good point. Is that you, Edgar? I think it is. B303 cam with 1.7 roller rockers is badass. Absolutely it is. I'm telling you, the 1.7 roller rockers on these letter cams can really help you out a lot, because it adds 30 thousandths lift. And lift matters just like duration matters. What was it you were going to say?
Tim Perry asked, how is your other boy's Fox body coming that was in the shed? I'm assuming he's talking about Hunter's car.
Oh, you're working on that this weekend?
Yeah, we're supposed to be working on it, replacing the head gasket this weekend. Supposed to be.
Did tell them what happened that day? Why it blew the head gasket?
The clutch fan.
The
We were having a little bit too much fun.
Yeah, so the clutch fan was worn out on it, and we didn't really notice it. And it literally was not spinning hardly,
Yeah.
and it ran hot. And he
Took it
drove
down
it
the
for
road.
what, like 30 minutes, and then it freaking
Yeah,
ran
we were out
hot,
there.
blew head gasket.
Beat it and yeah, wasn't paying attention. Which I'm guilty of that too. I'll get out there and not pay attention to the gauges and just go out there and just start killing it,
Or,
which is not smart.
or the car's telling you, hey, we need to cool off a little bit. Michael's like, nah, full send.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, for sure.
What were your IATs that night?
All
It's
right.
fine.
So I want to remind you guys, we're doing a camshaft giveaway. It's a B31 Anderson camshaft. It's meant to be a blower cam, but it will work in I think you got to have longer push rods for this. But call Donnie B up, and I want you to talk to him. Tell him, hey, I won the Anderson B31 camshaft. This is my setup. What do I need? If you guys don't want the camshaft and you win it, you can sell it. You can do whatever you want to. It's brand new in the box. Now, it was reground from an Anderson N91 camshaft. So that is what it is. But it is truly, though, a B31, but it is a one-of-a-kind B31 straight from Anderson. So I think that's super cool myself. I don't know. Nobody else probably gives a crap about that, but I just think that's a cool story behind it.
Yeah.
What if you engrave your signature in the end of the cam?
I thought about it. Yeah, if you guys would like, I'll come in. I think I got an engraver. We can like put our names on the end of it or something like that. Sign it for you guys. I mean, stuff like that's cool to me, because you got to think like 10, 20 years down the road, somebody pull this motor apart and like, oh shit, that's super cool. I actually would love to work with Anderson and do our own camshaft, like do a brutal cam.
Okay.
Yeah, something that's kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, but
like we
Yeah,
like what we do.
That's right. That's right.
Can't talk. Retarded.
Get an on-off
It's
temp
the title.
switch or roll switch and trigger, 100 dB piezo buzzer warning. Okay, y'all talking about something else. Brutal cam sounds good. Yeah. So the B31 sounds really good. There again, you guys with stock bottom ends and trick flow heads or AFR 202 valves, I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably not going to be able to run this camshaft. But it doesn't hurt to win it. Like I said, you can sell it, you can give it away, do a trade, do whatever you want to do. But typically, you're going to have aftermarket fly cut pistons to run this camshaft. But I always say, call up Donnie B. Donnie B at Anderson Ford Motorsport is a wealth of knowledge. All you got to do is call this guy up, and he can pretty much steer you in all the right directions.
Dude's a genius.
He is. I mean, he really is. He's so damn smart. I call him all the time for stuff. You know, here's the thing. We never claim to know everything. You know, we don't. We mess up all the time. But I will pick that phone up, and I'll call up Donnie B. I'll call up Anderson, or Hanlon. I mean, believe it or not, I actually have to ask Andrew stuff. Sometimes I know you wouldn't ever believe that, but yeah, he actually knows some stuff. But you know, we'll pick the phone up and we'll call different ones. Another one is, well, obviously Neo. I call it Foxcast. We talk all the time. But MF Customs is another guy that I utilize a lot if I got questions on stuff. So guys, we're all still learning. You know, it is what it is.
Doug Fox 408 Doug said you make it look fun messing up. It ain't. But.
It ain't fun messing up. So, you know, we just put that converter in Justin's car, in my future son-in-law's car. And he called me up today and he's like, hey, man, this thing's leaking and smoking. And I'm like, oh, God, no. Like, I'm at work, you know, so I got to run home and immediately get this thing on the lift. He's got to be at work at 8 o'clock, and we're getting this damn thing on the lift, and I'm burning my hands up on the catalytic converters and all, trying to get this damn thing done. We don't know actually what happened. The feed line going into the transmission, the two lines on that 10R80, they have O-rings for days in them, like 20 O-rings in them. All that stuff looked good, but you could see it leaking around there. But we had to fix that earlier today, and I was like, God, it's never ending. But, you know, ultimately, here's the thing. You just got to get it in your head that you're going to get it done. Right, no matter what. And you can't look into the future to say, oh, what is this going to lead to? How long is this going to take? What problems are going to arise? Sometimes you just got to get out there and get after it, and whatever happens, happens. And tonight, that's kind of what we did, and ended up, it was like a 20-minute job, and we just kind of pulled everything off, cleaned everything, put it back in, and wasn't leaking. So I think we're good. But I think that's it for us most of the time, is we literally just kind of take it, not even day by day, but like minute by minute is what we try to do. Because, look, otherwise we'd be overwhelmed. I can turn this camera around and I can show you guys how overwhelming this could be. So just imagine, we've got 65 here with the engine out of it. We got the 21 that we're still tuning and working on, and we need to go do some racing with that. We got Pop's truck. You guys just watched that video today. Got all kinds of stuff. We got Berger's piece of crap over there that needs to go to the track tomorrow that we probably won't get to do. And then over here, we've got the Calypso hiding over here. You guys see it? It's hiding. It needs to go to the track. It needs some more stuff done. We got the Retro Fox over at his house, and we also have the Carbon Fox over here. And we've got Hunter's car this weekend that they're going to be doing the head gaskets on. This stuff can become overwhelming, right? It can be overwhelming. We got, every year around this time, we get into RC cars. That's just what we do. And honestly, this year, we're even considering getting into e-bikes. So that may be something you guys see on the channel, is some e-bikes. I've always wanted one of the electric dirt bikes, right? And I don't necessarily want to bring it onto the channel, but I will. Just because, here's the thing. Most of us like four-wheelers. Most of us like dirt bikes and things like that. I think it'd be so cool to have a really cool e-bike that runs like 60 mile an hour, to where we can all kind of get on them, go for a ride, and be quiet, be stealthy, and you're not
stretch them.
Yeah, stretch them out. Maybe like upgrade the motors, the ESC, or the controllers, and try to do some drag racing with them.
Probably kill myself on it.
Probably. We're probably not going to make it through this.
And we
but
have a great helmet for Nakia to wear. It's got a little impeller on top. It's super safe.
Hell yeah, that'll work. But yeah, we're thinking about bringing something like that to the channel. Strap the GoPro up and let's just hit the roads and hit trails and just different things. So my point in saying all this is sometimes you got to decompress, right? At this time of year, the whole dynamic of the channel starts to change for us. Yes, we have the 65 over here that we need to get done for sure, right? You guys see this thing back here. It needs to be done, but that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy ourselves in the meantime. So while we're waiting on this, we'll probably go out and do some more stuff, play with RC cars, maybe get these e-bikes. Well, I don't know just yet. If that's something you guys would be interested in, though, let me know now, because these types of things help me on the channel. You know, trying to make a purchase like that, because these things aren't cheap. But I think they'd be really freaking cool. And I know most people are like, oh, electric. Don't think of it that way. Like, our RC cars are brushless. They're electric, and we have a freaking blast with them. We're not talking about a damn Tesla here or a Prius. You know, these things are fast. What is it, Bertrand? Like you want to say
Dad
something.
said we got to talk about a vid session here early December.
A vid session.
Video session. Got his car. Some stuff coming up.
That's on y'all. I already told you that.
Yeah.
That's on y'all.
I got it.
Yeah. So
But that's coming up.
So we also have that as well. So his dad's car, Toxic Fox, is getting some new parts. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what yet, but I'll tell you some of it's coming from Hanlon Motorsports. Okay, I'll tell you that, but you're not going to know exactly what.
It's not a Coyote either.
Not a damn Coyote. So we got his car coming up, and I will tell you guys some of this stuff is some sponsored stuff, which I'm actually really excited for your dad to be part of this. This is really cool. Partial stuff. And so we got that coming up, so we're going to be videoing that. But I told them, look, this is how this shit works around here. If you guys want to know, I told them, I was like, hey, we can do this. You know, if you want to get these parts, that's cool. But y'all video it, y'all install it. So I think this is going to be really cool, because we get to watch Berger. Now I'm going to come out and help some, but this is going to be more of like his thing. So where he does this, he videos it, he walks you guys through it as best as he can.
Probably gonna be the worst video y'all ever seen.
I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But if it's really bad, I'll come out and we'll clean it up. But I think it's gonna be cool. So I mean, that's the dynamic of the channel, right? You know, we're trying to talk Seth into getting a Fox body over here, or Coyote or something, to where the channel can benefit my friends as well. You know, because they bust their ass on the channel to help me out. And
Seth's your friend?
I think it's really cool that
I thought
they
you
can
were
benefit
talking
from
to
this
me.
stuff. So anyway, let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah,
Jesse sent you
Jesse.
$5.
Yes, Jesse. Thank you so much. Just finished my drag suspension and 410 gears. Rebuilt posi with carbon clutch pack. Hooks and books now. Hell yeah, Jesse. That's awesome, man. And he's not bullshitting. If you guys don't know, when you do that carbon clutch pack, it makes all the difference in the world. Because a lot of you guys are running around peg legging, and you're not even aware of it. You don't even know it, because the car goes straight. So contrary to popular belief, now you guys know this, some of you, when a car goes straight and it's spinning, most of the time it's because your rear end's worn out. If you have a true positive traction rear end, like with a locker in it or a spool or something like that, the car's going to want to get sideways. And the reason why I say that is this caught me off guard as well. When the Retro Fox, when I put the supercharger on it, man, I would hit it and the car would be spinning, but it'd go straight, and it just felt slow. And I'm like, man, this damn thing's slow. So come to find out, the rear end was just worn out on it. So I took a chance, I rebuilt the rear end, and all of a damn sudden, this car is all over the road, but it's moving now. And I could feel that difference. So I'm telling you guys right now, it makes a huge difference to rebuild the rear end in these cars if you feel like it's got a little bit of wear. What?
House.
What did House say?
I take offense to the peg legging joke.
Well, it is what it is. I still pissed off they didn't save your leg and we make a damn leg lamp out of it. How in the hell did you get out of the hospital getting your damn leg amputated and you didn't get to save it? We can make a leg lamp out of it. I was like, dude, where's your leg at? He was like, well, it's too late. They wouldn't let me have it. Anyway, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we end this? One more time, heavy drugs. All right, so one more time, let me fill you guys in on what's going on. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to say this. So you guys, we got two camshafts, okay? Really, we do. We got a B31 right here from Anderson Ford Motorsport and an N91. Okay, you can win this, but how you win this is you go over to Etsy, the Drag Swag. There's usually a link down in the description of all my videos. Go over there and buy the Christmas shirt. When you purchase that Christmas shirt, you're going to be entered to win this. We're going to draw on Saturday. So I'll let you guys pick whatever you want. You can either get the N91 that came out of the Gray Ghost, although it come apart, I see no damage on this thing. 0 damage. This thing looks fine. Plus, it's a roller cam. It's going to be good. Or the B31. I will tell you guys, both of these camshafts is going to require you to probably do some modifications for piston and valve clearance if you're running aftermarket heads. With that being said, the N91 might actually be a better cam for you because you don't have to change push rod length. Call up Donnie B. You decide which one you want, okay? But to enter to win, you just got to go over and pick up our Christmas shirt or hoodie, all right? Is there anything else we need to talk about? What you over here laughing at? Man, y'all always got something going on. I feel like I'm missing out on something. What about your car? Where's your car at? What we doing with it?
Oh, I don't even know.
He's lost interest, y'all.
No, we just got to
Right.
finish tuning the carburetor. Our
Yeah.
carburetor tuning.
Well, it's been
skills
getting
not
so-
that well.
It's been getting so dark so early,
Yeah.
and then I don't want to take it out. It's so loud.
It's only 9 o'clock. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's bust it off right now.
No.
Tomorrow's
No,
Friday.
that car's way too loud.
People work on Friday.
B30.
Tomorrow.
All right, so hold on. Pimp says B31 is fine with stock pistons, twisted wedge heads. Pimp, I'm not going to say that's true. Maybe with the smaller valves, maybe. I'm not sure. Here's the thing. I always recommend, since they sell these cams, Donnie B works for Anderson Ford Motorsport, okay? You guys can pick the phone up, call up Anderson Ford Motorsport, ask him if this cam will work or not. I suggest you go ahead and just enter to win the damn thing because you can give it away or sell it, make money or whatever you want to do. Or you can get the N91 if you choose.
And you're getting a cool shirt.
You're getting a cool shirt as well. Also, we got another cam up there as well.
What is that one? It's not a Lunati.
Oh,
is it?
that's that solid roller. That's that little solid roller.
I didn't know you had another solid roller.
Mhm. We did have the, what was that other cam we had? The N1, no.
You got one that's at Nate's house, don't
Yeah,
you?
whatever that one is, Nate's. But anyway, we're just going to do the two for right now, okay? But look, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're going to do more live streams once I go on vacation, which won't start until the freaking 20th now. Guys, I had so much vacation and ended up having to give it back at work because I overshot with all the events and everything else. So I ended up having to get a bunch of vacation back, and I won't actually be on vacation until the 20th of December. But around that time, we're going to start doing a lot more live streams, hanging out more, and we'll answer more questions. You know, we'll sit down and make it a little more formal. So,
And riding e-bikes.
and ride e-bikes. Honestly, guys, let me know down below. Or would you be interested in seeing this? And I know there's a ton of e-bikes out there. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys the one that I like. I like the ETM RTR or either the...
Atlas Sigma. Or no,
no,
the
not the Atlas Sigma.
You like that one?
The Mantis.
Yeah, the Mantis.
RAR Mantis X
The
Pro.
RAR Mantis Pro. So if you guys are kind of interested, like what are they talking about? Go look up those bikes, the RAR Mantis Pro and the ETM RTR. Look up those bikes. I think they're really cool. They run, I think the RTR runs like 55 out of the box. Of course, we're going to upgrade it with all kinds of stuff. And then he's looking at the RAR, and I think it runs like 65 out of the box. But they're two completely different bikes. But I think that'd be really cool for the channel because it's all about going fast, having fun, and things like that. And I think that fits well into the channel. And we can do some upgrades to them and things like that because, I mean, they're not break the bank expensive. You know, you're looking at about a $3,000 to $4,000 bike. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money, but you can't go out and buy a new four-wheeler or something like that. So, I just think they're almost pocketable. You know, these bikes, they're slim enough. You can put them on the front of your trailer. You can take them with you as a pit bike and things like that. So that's kind of our mindset. Plus, in a lot of places, the cops don't even bother you with those things. So it's kind of what we're looking at here.
Be out
So-
racing at 3 o'clock in the
Yeah, we
morning.
want to get
nobody knows.
exactly. That's
You
the
can go out racing on them and beat on them, and nobody will hear anything. You just-
Exactly. So we want to go out and drag race these things. And when we drag race them, nobody's going to bother us, right? They're super quiet, and we're going to push the envelope with these things, or probably overvolt them. I'm
Burn 'em
sure
down.
going different brushless motors, put the Supermoto tires on them, try to lower them, stretch them out, swapping sprockets and things like that. I just know that's what's going to happen because that's what we do. So if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that in the off season, which is coming up, let us know, and it may be a purchase that we make for the channel. I'm not sure. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always,
Thanks for watching.
he did a good job. Look at him. I trained